Thanks for joining us again. Chris, today we have Classic Blend Movies.
Did you just say movies?
84. Classic Blend Movies 84.
Beautiful. Welcome back. Welcome back. I just want to say welcome back. I don't know. What's going on, man?
Not much. How you doing?
I'm trying to get my tablet up here. Just like a little...
See any good 80s movies recently? That's a no. Okay. What do you have here? What we're going to do is we're creating an 80s shared universe. That's the way we're doing it. This little dude is...
Where?
Is doing things.
Well, dude.
It's flashing. It was kind of glare. Aww. Big time glare.
So,
yeah. So we're gonna create an 80s shared universe. Everything exists together, and that's what we're doing. We're gonna merge
2 movies randomly chosen.
Yep.
We're gonna talk about them. Then make a brand new movie, like you said.
Yep.
So
let's just dive right into it.
Really, you can dive right into it. Okay, great, Kenneth. I'm gonna tell you what.
What do you have? Well, who does movies first?
You go first. You go first.
Oh, you excited?
You go. I am excited. We haven't done movies in a while. I'm just gonna put my tablet there.
This is what I have here, right? You ready?
Show me. I'm not.
All right. You don't. If you're not gonna use it, let's put it.
Well, I'm gonna use it afterwards.
Okay.
Just go. Just leave it there. Done. Go.
Perfect. All right, Chris.
Show me what you got. He's got Frankenweenie.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I have.
You're welcome. Oh, Nightmare on Elm Street.
3.
3. Okay.
3 more.
It's a little difficult to see.
It's very little. It's a little poster. It's a lot going on.
Yeah. Part 3. What is that? The Dream Master?
Dream Warriors.
Dream Warriors.
Dream Warriors.
Gotcha. Then the Dream Master.
So we're going to talk about that.
Perfect. Awesome. Okay. So this is an interesting little tidbit.
So why don't you tell me about your...
All right. 1984. It's a short film, but still a film, movie, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying?
How long is it?
It's 30 minutes.
84?
1984.
It was
made in 1984. Real? Yep. 30 minutes.
It was stuff. It was like Disney.
It was Disney. It was I was gonna get into that at some point. He got fired from Disney. He got like...
Who's the director?
He got let go. Tim Burton. Sorry.
Oh, it was Tim Burton.
Tim Burton. He got let go because they thought he was mismanaging funds and made this movie that they said doesn't really appeal to the target audience that they were wanting.
Yeah. Okay. Was it theater release?
It was before.
It was a short.
It ended up going on before. I think originally they wanted to do The Jungle Book. It ended up going on before. I don't know. Beauty and the Beast. I have no idea.
Some other movie. Okay. All right.
So anyway, 1984. Starring Barrett Oliver as Victor Frankenstein, who's the kid, right? His dog gets killed.
Then didn't they do he did a animated?
Yeah, there's an animated one
full
a few years ago in real life.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Full screen? You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Full length.
Yeah, full length. Shelley Duvall plays his mom, Susan Frankenstein. Daniel Stern's the dad, Ben Frankenstein.
Ben Frankenstein.
Also stars Sofia Coppola and Sparky as Frankenweenie.
I could have sworn that would have been the
anyway. Yeah, in school he's learning about like electricity and stuff like that. His dog ends up dying. He uses electricity to bring the dog back. The town kind of like doesn't like it.
Yeah.
And they kind of like pitchfork and go after him and stuff like that. They end up hiding in a miniature golf
range
windmill.
Okay.
Like a windmill that's in the miniature golf. One of the guys tries to go into the windmill or to like look inside with a lighter, ends up trying to burn it down. And Frankenweenie ends up like saving the boy or something like that. Yeah, and it crushes him and kills him again.
Oh no!
So then the town hooks up car batteries to bring him to life again, and they're like, "Hey, he's back!" So then they turn on and they love him after.
Okay.
After all, so real quick, at the end of the movie, he falls in love with a poodle. That has the hair like the Bride of Frankenstein.
Yeah, I gotcha. All right. So
you're welcome.
I had a question, but I lost it.
There's no question about that.
Okay, I lost it.
It's pretty self-explanatory.
All right, so mine's a little more complicated.
Yeah, let's just give
a little more complicated.
Let's not get into all of it. Freddy's there.
Nightmare on Elm Street 3, cool. Dream Warriors. So... no, I gotta get 1987.
No.
Chuck Russell was the director. Oh. This is originally
Kurt Russell's nephew.
Is it really?
No, I don't know.
Could be.
It might be.
So we all know it's Heather Thompson is her name. Her dad is Don Thompson, I believe.
Don Johnson Thompson?
Don Johnson Thompson. That's John Saxon. So
yeah, just real quick, let's... Heather Langenkamp. Is she back for this?
Yeah.
Cool. So Heather Langenkamp. Sure
Yes.
she's in this one?
Heather Langenkamp.
From Just the 10 of Us fame.
No, from Freddy Krueger fame. Let me just get through this real quick. She is an intern,
In a hospital.
a therapist at a hospital run by this guy named Neil Gordon. Okay? In the hospital are a bunch of teens who happen to be the surviving kids of the parents that burned Freddy. So he's going after all of them.
Yep.
There's all these kids. You have John, Joey, Taryn, Will, Philip, Kincaid, Jennifer. And they all have their own special things. We can go through it when we talk about it, okay? Cool. Anyway, it all comes down where they fight in the dreams and stuff like that. That's what you do with Freddy. Freddy kills her dad, okay? Because Neil and the dad Don try and go bury the bones. They find the bones in a car.
You said Don.
Don, what did I say? Dan?
No. I'm just saying like
Don the
Is he
dad.
like
He's the cop. Remember, her dad was a cop.
Okay, I thought maybe he was like the mafia Don.
No. Don Thompson, the Lieutenant Don Thompson from the cops.
No, I need to clarify.
Remember, he's arresting the guy in the
I thought this might have been
one?
like a kind of like a.
Anyway, so him and the
mob.
doctor find Freddy's bones. Yeah. Freddy senses that they found his bones in the junkyard, and he ends up he animates the skeleton.
Sure.
And he kills the dead. You never saw this movie.
I'm seeing connections right now.
You never saw this movie?
Dude, I saw a long time ago.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm seeing connections right now. Reanimated the skeleton.
Right. Hold on. He dies, but also Heather gets killed in this one too.
No.
Yeah.
No, does she?
Yeah.
Really?
She gets killed because the dad, Freddy pretends to be the dad, telling her that he's crossing over and it's time for him to go, and she's all upset, and it's Freddy, and he stabs her. But then she takes the clothes out of her and stabs it into Freddy. At the same time, Neil, who was knocked out, wakes up and pushes the bones into an open grave and burns them with holy water and a cross. And then it's done. And then you're done.
All right. So.
And that's it.
All right.
Okay.
Gotcha. That's
oh wait, I forgot the best part.
But they went back into the dream world.
Sister Mary Helena is Freddy's mom in this. Just so you know, they decided they had to do something like Jason, like Friday the 13th, and put Freddy's mom in it. Okay. And she was the nun the whole time. And then it's so dumb. Whatever. Okay.
But this was going back to like the original movie because the second one he kind of came into the real world. Remember he like possessed the one dude or something like that?
No, this one this one is
back in the dream world. This got the series back on track.
Right. Dream Warriors, they all had their own little, remember the one kid was a wizard and Kincaid was really strong. The other one.
And that's in this one.
Yeah. So okay.
So it was like D&D, Freddy style.
Basically, yeah. All right, so
all right.
This is going to be it's a Friday the 13th movie.
What? You mean
Elm Street movie? Elm Street movie. Wowzers.
Hold on a second.
Yowzers. All right. Okay, we got it. All right. That's a good. All right. Enough reaction shot. All right. I'm going to bring it back. Enough reaction shot. He's going to bring it back again, isn't he? All right. Let's go. Cut it out. How's that for you?
All right. All right. So somebody's obviously getting reanimated.
Heather.
Oh, let's bring her back. She needs to be back.
I mean, Nancy.
She came back for.
Nancy.
Yeah, she came back for. Well, you call her Heather. She played Heather in New Nightmare.
The New Nightmare, yeah. She played herself.
So that's totally cool.
Because she died.
But they did pull like an Alice from Friday the 13th on this one. Alice was the survivor from the original Friday the 13th.
Right.
And then at the beginning of Friday the 13th Part 2, she got whacked. So it's like, come on, man.
Well,
you know?
Hey, man, you know.
But let's you know what? Worse than that still?
Yeah.
Alien 3.
I kind of like the Alien 3.
They killed Newton Hicks for no reason.
Yeah, they did. Well, they had to get rid of him.
That was the whole point. But why? Why couldn't they be there?
Because they just couldn't. Kenny.
But the fact of the matter is, Alien 2.
Couldn't.
Sorry, Aliens. The whole purpose of the movie was to save Newt.
Yeah.
So when you watch it, if that's part of the series, Alien 3, which they're trying to get rid of, I understand what they're trying to do. But if that's part of it, there's no reason to watch that movie.
I'm going to bring up something that's going to anger you.
It's like watching the original Star Wars trilogy.
Exactly.
There's no reason to watch it if you know what happens in the sequels.
And also,
everything they did in the original 3 movies is pointless.
All right, let's task at hand.
Nerd rage.
Nerd rage. Are we bringing back Nancy?
We're bringing back Nancy.
Who's bringing back Nancy? Freddy is.
Oh, Freddy's going to do it.
Yeah.
He needs her. He needs her.
This is going to be a little
side
story.
Yin to his yang. She is the yin to his yang.
I have an idea. Let me run it by real quick. Freddy goes to bring back Nancy to use her as a liaison.
Oh, between the worlds?
Sure.
The dream world and
But But Frankenweenie somehow keeps her from not turning bad.
Frankenweenie's going to be in this.
Well, it's got to be. How are you going to combine them? Not just you can't. I'm sorry, but you can't just use the reanimation aspect. You have to use the dog.
I guess you're right.
You got to use the dog.
Okay. All right.
Or in true 80s sequel, you can have the puppy of the original Frankenweenie and the bride of Frankenweenie, and the puppy's grown up now. But does the puppy born with bolts? You know, I don't think so.
That's a good idea.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, stop giving yourself these reaction shots, God.
That's a good idea. All right. So it's the puppy of.
No, but then that's not gonna work. Oh well. It doesn't have bolts. I wanted the dog with bolts, but I guess you could do. All right, let's just say we go.
I
want
to have this. I want to have the beginning of the movie before the title screen. Beginning of the movie.
Cold open, if you will.
Cold open.
Cold movie open. If you will.
Everybody that does cold opens are the best.
Yeah.
So what you're gonna have a dog that has the bride of. It's a poodle.
Okay.
Bride of Frankenstein hair.
Oh, but I want that weird.
Boom! I had a litter of one. Right? You had a litter of one, and immediately, as soon as the puppy was born, boom! It gets run over.
Where's she having this thing?
In the street.
She's having this thing in the street. That's weird.
And Victor is sitting there, and he's like, "Oh my gosh, not again!" You know, and all that stuff. So
not again.
They need to reanimate the puppy.
Okay.
And
wait.
It was on the side of a graveyard, and they did it on the site of Nancy's grave.
No, that's fine. How about this?
And they did that.
Yeah.
And then they left the things on the ground after they brought them back with a car battery, because you got that at the end of the Frankenweenie. They used the car battery, bring the puppy back. The puppy's back now. They just kind of left the thing there. Lightning storm, just electricity goes into the grave, reanimates Nancy.
Well, hold on. I thought we were gonna keep it where
Freddy did it.
Freddy did it, but wait. Freddy does it, but because the dog passed over, sees her, they see each other in the afterlife before they both get brought back. Okay. So when they both get brought back, he searches for her and she searches for him.
There you go. Didn't we had Froggy? Froggy's, remember that? Well, we had that whole entire thing with the fog. It was the fog in Nightmare on Elm Street. Remember that?
Yeah.
And it was Froggy's revenge.
Oh yeah.
And it was like Freddy was in the fog, or Nancy had the fog, and it was
she ended up being half of Freddy. Remember, she was like morphed with.
Yeah, she had like a dress on. With
doing it again. We're doing it. Nancy got all these. So what do you think of that? They meet each other in the afterlife.
Yeah.
And he's like, "You're gonna go back and do this," but all she can think of is finding this puppy.
Yeah. So she finds a puppy.
So what the heck did we just make this? Like a love story?
Oh, I don't know.
No, Freddy's constantly trying to. So how about that's in like the first act of the movie, and then the rest of it is her and the puppy have to defeat Freddy. And now they have to get all the dead.
But they're linked.
Yeah.
They're linked.
Okay, so like you said, when they did it in the graveyard, it struck it at the same time when he gets reanimated. His energy goes into her, and her energy goes to him.
How about she can't speak, but she can speak through the dog?
And does the dog speak?
What do you think about that? What?
Hey, I'm Rude Dog. Let me teach you how to be a rude dog. That's the dog, right? I don't know. What's that thing called? A schnauzer or something? That's the dog. No, go back. No, go back. That's the dog. Right there, right there. That's the dog, right there.
Rude Dog in the
It's Rude Dog,
yeah. That's good.
So what do you think?
Putting a Rude Dog.
Hey, I'm Rude Dog. Well, no,
it comes out. It's a crossover.
Yeah,
that's why Rude Dog's so rude.
Hey, and my name's Nancy. What?
Like, why you sound like that?
So the dog can talk.
And there's gonna be a scene in there where they don't know that she's talking to the dog. She always has like the dog in like her purse or something like that.
And she's talking like that.
Yeah, she's always just like kind of like just sitting there like, how much is the?
I'm really hungry.
Yeah.
Can I get that kibble over there?
I'm looking to buy those sweatpants. How much are they? And she's got to put her hand in front of the mouth.
Yeah. Okay.
To make it,
I got you. Hey man, I'm down with that. What do you call this thing? And they defeat Freddy in the end. They get all the dead pets and all the dead people, and they defeat Freddy somehow. I don't know. Maybe Freddy just gives up. Maybe Freddy's just like, I can't.
He leaves after the first act. He's like, I'm done.
He's like, I can't deal with this.
Yeah.
No. At the end, they're gonna, and he's just like, you know what? I can't deal with this, Nancy. You're too good for me.
Because he ends up in the dog's dreams all the time. He tries to end up in her dreams. He ends
Yeah,
up in
and
the dog's dreams, and he's like, "This
Just
the dog
chasing
is just."
cars and stuff.
And he's like, "I can't do
And in the
anything here."
dream, first of all, what's this dog's name? Rude Dog. Just named it Rude Dog. He's Rude Dog.
Yeah.
And in when he's in Rude Dog's dream,
Yeah.
he's huge and Freddy's not. Or maybe the dog's got the claws and Freddy's the schnauzer or whatever. What is the name of that dog? That dog breed? I don't know.
So
like
do
it.
we need? Okay, so we have Freddy, the Dream Warriors, and like.
Oh my God, we didn't
Frankenweenie.
use the Dream Warriors. Oh, they come back. They can come back.
We don't need them. We don't need them.
Nah.
That's a sequel. They didn't have them in the next one after this. It's not like you have to.
And we
have
did take the
Dream
concept
Warriors.
that Nancy died. That's
Yeah,
the one
that's
thing we
fine.
took from
That's
Dream
fine.
Warriors.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine. So,
But we got to call Dream something.
Dream Weenie.
So it's a Nightmare on Elm Street.
Dream Weenie. Dream Weenie.
Colon. Wait, no, I mean.
Starring Rude Dog
Okay.
and Heather Langenkamp,
Okay.
featuring Robert Englund
And Rude Dog.
and Rude Dog.
All right.
Starring Rude Dog as himself.
So say it again. Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
Colon.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. This is gonna be a long one. All right. So this is gonna be
Write it on top of your or below. Yeah.
right here.
Write it down.
Okay. Hold on. A Nightmare on.
I know.
What if it's a Nightmare on Weenie Street?
But then it's not. But it's not an Elm Street story. Like I'm thinking this could be like Elm Street stories. Like it's like Froggy's Revenge is an Elm Street story because it's got Nancy and Freddy.
But
could be another. We're creating. Listen, we're creating a new side thing, another addition to the universe, dude. We're making Nightmare on Elm Street stories. This is the collection. This is the Criterion collection.
This is number 2. All
This is number 2.
So we're gonna call it Dream Weenie.
Yes, a Nightmare on Elm Street : a Dream Weenie.
The Dream Weenie.
The Dream Weenie. I like that one.
That's a good one, right? The Dream Weenie.
Starring Rude Dog.
Starring
Just say Rude Dog.
Starring Rude Dog as himself,
Yeah.
or starring Heather Langenkamp,
No, don't even put Heather
Robert
in there.
Englund.
No, feature. It's featuring. It's no Heather. Starring Rude Dog as himself, featuring Robert Englund. Don't put Heather in there. It's too long. It's too long otherwise.
Let's just starring Rude Dog as himself.
Okay, that's
we don't
good.
need.
No, they know. They know
who you're getting.
If you're saying a Nightmare on Elm Street, then you know what we're getting. Okay. All right, we did it. It's a good one. It's a nightmare. Can you write that down too?
Yeah, I wrote A Nightmare on Elm Street.
Stories.
The Dream Weenie.
No,
Starring-
but underneath that, write Nightmare on Elm Street, not A. Write Nightmare on Elm Street stories.
Or Tales from Elm Street.
There you go. Perfect.
You want to call it Tales from Elm Street, The Dream Weenie?
No, I want it to be like, oh yes, okay,
Right? Yeah, that's
okay,
fine, right?
Tales from Elm Street, and that's the new series, everybody. Tales
So
from
the
Elm
other one's
Street.
it's gonna be like Raiders of the Lost Ark, where it's Indiana Jones and the Raiders
Right.
of the Lost Ark, and now it's gonna kind of be
Right.
Tales from Elm Street, Froggy's Revenge.
Yes, yeah, and now that's 2 in our
got 2 of 'em.
All right, we got 2.
2 Elm Street sequels.
That's gonna do it for us. That was Classic Blend Movies number 84.
How do you like that?
If you like it, you better tell us.
Tell us.
At Do Even 80s Bro on everything.
Yeah.
This is
Discord, continued conversation, or whatever down in the comments.
Just gotta wipe my eye for a second. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next time we do something like this. So say an Elm Street thing.
An Elm Street thing.
Good. It's good enough.
Yep.
See ya.